I usually reserve videos like this for my police accountability channel called Here's the Deal. If you're not subscribed to it, head on over there. But I wanted to talk about this right here because this fits perfectly with the disturbing illusion we all have to live with every single day. This right here is Officer Hernandez from the Fort Worth Police Department, and he's about to touch another man for no reason at all at a gas station, while the man he's about to touch is engaged in a constitutionally protected activity where he's filming a police interaction from a safe distance. He is no threat to Officer Hernandez. There's no reason for Hernandez to walk up and put his hands on him. And if you did what Officer Hernandez does to Cody High Roller, this is the name of the YouTube channel we're covering today, you would be put in jail, and rightly so, because this is unwanted touching. And there is going to come a day, and we've seen people do this already, where people start to defend themselves and cops are getting hurt. Cops are being expired or dispatched, however you want to put it, and they're winning cases. This one right here ended up with a major settlement. Let's take a look at the work of Cody High Roller as he's being touched by Officer Hernandez.
Hey, I don't consent to any searches, sir.
It's a pat down. It's
sir, I don't consent to any.
It's not a search. It's a carry frisk. You don't have to consent. Okay?
Yes, I do have to consent.
No, you don't. I'm not searching.
I have a Fourth Amendment right now to be searched.
Okay, you're not being searched. You're being patted down for weapon. Okay, that's a simple question.
I do not consent to this search.
It's not a search. I'm telling you. It's a pat down for weapon. Do you understand the difference between a search and a pat down?
To answer that stupid question, folks, yes. I know what an illegal search is. How do I know that, you may ask? Because I just settled a lawsuit over this situation for a lot of money. That's how. Officer Hernandez with the Fort Worth Police Department, who you see pictured here, has been a police officer for over 25 years and still doesn't understand the law.
I don't think it is that Hernandez doesn't understand the law. I think that he doesn't care about human rights. He doesn't care about unalienable rights, and he will do whatever he wants to because he really believes he has that qualified immunity, that he has that Kevlar vest, that nobody can touch him, and he can do things that other people can't do, that badges and uniforms grant this guy special rights, and that he's been on the force for 25 years. This guy needs to be investigated. How many other people has he abused? How many other victims has he created? And how many people are sitting in prison right now because of Officer Hernandez?
I've been filming cops now for 3 years and have learned more about the law than this cop has in 25. I'd also like to add that Officer Hernandez's body camera was not active during this situation, nor was it ever reported, which is what he was required to do when he detains and searches somebody. This case would have been settled earlier, folks, but I had turned down 2 separate offers from the city of Fort Worth. Both times that I turned them down, the offer went up each time. And on the third time, that's when me and my attorney had a number that we were both happy with, and I settled the case.
And you know what that tells me? That Cody High Roller, the owner of this channel, is not the only victim in this. The police department didn't cough up the funds. The police union didn't cough up the funds. The people coughed up the funds to cover for this guy's indiscretion, this guy's crime. He committed a crime against somebody and didn't just create one victim. He created a whole bunch of victims who are going to have to cough up because this guy can't keep his hands off other men. That's pretty perverted and disgusting.
Hey, listen!
What do you think he's got pulled up in that computer right now, guys? Hey, look here, guys. Remember the lady that said she didn't want to be on camera? Look at this.
These cops are blocking the gas pumps. They are on private property interrupting business. If you wanted to go to this gas pump right here or this gas pump right here, you couldn't do it on this side because these cops are in the way.
Be on camera?
They just don't care.
Look at this.
I don't mind you recording, but keep your hands on your pockets for a second. I'm just gonna pat you down for my safety.
Hey, I don't consent to any searches, sir.
It's a pat
Sir,
down. It's a
sir,
Terry
I don't
frisk.
consent to any.
It's not a search.
It's not a Terry frisk, sir.
It's a Terry frisk.
Sir, I do not consent to any searches.
You don't have to consent. Okay.
Yes, I do have to
No,
consent.
you don't.
have a right.
I'm not searching.
I have a Fourth Amendment right not to be searched.
Okay. You're not being searched. You're being patted down for weapons. Okay. That's all you're doing. You can record all you want. I'm Officer Hernandez, but I'm gonna pat you down. Can you remember saying keep your hands up where they're at? Do you have any weapons on you? Yes
No.
or no? Okay. It's a simple question.
I do not consent to this search.
It's not a search. I'm telling you. It's a pat down for weapons. You can keep recording.
Officer Hernandez, I'll be filing a complaint on you.
That's fine. But like I said,
You just searched me illegally.
do you understand the difference between a search and a pat down?
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
Like I said, do you understand the difference between a search
I'll
and
be
a pat
talking to
down?
your supervisor about it.
Do you understand?
Even with the warning, Hernandez could not help himself. He had to put his hands on another man as the man is saying, I don't consent to searches. This is illegal. Over all those hurdles and what this guy probably knows in the law enforcement community, having been there for a quarter of a century, he knows he's doing wrong and he did it anyway. And he couldn't help it. He knows he's being recorded and he still does it wrong.
I will be filing a complaint.
Okay. Do you want my supervisor right here right now? Do you want my
Sir,
supervisor?
I will be filing a complaint on you, sir. I will be filing a complaint on you, sir. I didn't say anything to you. You approached me.
Yes, sir, I did.
And I will be filing a complaint on you.
That's fine. Do you understand the difference between a search and a pat down?
I'll be filing a complaint on you.
That's fine. Do you need anything else?
I need you to quit illegally searching people.
Okay, I didn't illegally search anybody. What did I tell you I did?
I'll be filing a complaint on you.
That's fine. Do you need anything else right now? Yes or no? Do you need anything else from me right now?
I'll be filing a complaint on you, officer.
I'm going to take that as a no.
And folks, just to give a little insight to the viewers on how you should handle a situation like that is you want to clearly establish that you do not consent to the search, which even in their own policy and procedure manual identifies Terry Frisk as a search, as you can see here. So it's very important that you establish you do not consent to the abuse that you're being subjected to. It even goes on to state that he would also need to have reasonable suspicion that I'm armed and dangerous on top of a crime being committed. How do we know that he didn't believe that, folks? Because he never even reported it like he was supposed to when he detained someone and searched them. Didn't even have his body camera running. I found this very bothersome, that police officers can go up and abuse citizens, put their hands on them, don't even report it, nor have their body camera running. Yet if I...
And how many cops, not just this one, how many cops get away with that on a daily basis in the so-called land of the free, home of the brave?
I did the same exact thing to him and went hands on, I would be getting sent to prison for a felony.
Yep.
The good news is, folks, is we did get the last laugh and we was able to sue this guy. And hopefully we don't see this happen ever again, especially coming from him. I'd also want to tell you guys that I'd filed a complaint a while back on this guy. He was reprimanded and my complaints were sustained. I've also got them on video admitting that. I've showed it to my attorney. And all of that is very important, folks. That is, if you want to do things the right way. Let me know what you guys think, whether this cop's getting it right or wrong. Let's continue.
Can you imagine the reprimand from his superiors? Now, Officer Hernandez, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that again. You cost the city a lot of money. We're going to give you another chance and then another chance. How many chances has Hernandez had in the last 25 years? It's kind of scary when you think about that this guy was so brazen that he did what he did on camera thinking he hasn't done anything wrong. Even though probably in the back of his mind, if there's any glimmer of humanity left, he's thinking, yeah, this probably doesn't look too good. I better start trying to do some legal judo. You understand between a frisk and a search, don't you?
Didn't y'all just see that? I'm going to run that by CJ, see what he says. Well, it looks like Officer Hernandez is going to get a complaint filed on him now. It's crazy. You got all these people out here walking around, yet the only person that gets battered and accosted is the person holding the camera. Crazy how that works.
And you can tell from the sidewalk when he pans around and he pans back to the cop car, he's at least 10, 15 feet or more away from this police officer.
He's been on his radio trying to search me. He's been on there calling people in. Only thing I'm doing is standing here, minding my own business. Look at him, guys. He's calling something on the radio. I guess Fort Worth PD thinks they can just walk up and start searching people without a search warrant against their consent. That's really a violation of my Fourth Amendment rights.
So officers like this, Officer Hernandez from the Fort Worth Police Department, exemplifies that we live in the disturbing illusion. And part of the illusion is that people actually believe this guy has legitimate power and authority over the rest of us because he has a badge, a uniform, and a utility belt. I will leave the link to the Cody High Roller YouTube channel in the description for you. If you visit him, let him know that Brian from the Disturbing Illusion / Here's the Deal sent you, and I will see you in the next video.